Yo, bold cut guy, whose name I can't really pronounce. Where you at? I have come to assist you once I'm done fighting these rejected Dr. Seuss characters, apparently. Okay. And apparently, I guess the person responsible for the naming of these creatures wasn't in the office at that time because they're apparently just called Pink Bird. That's certainly an interesting naming choice. And they also seem to have Tasmanian devil powers. Also interesting. The amount of work that goes behind creating all of the various monsters one fights in an RPG such as this is truly an underappreciated and dying art form, because you gotta come up with so many different monsters. And you just kinda, eventually you'll find it in every game. Sometimes they just kinda wing it. Like, this doesn't even look much like a bird. Looks more like a sentient mass of tentacles and talons that happen to have wings. Also, it's kind of got and it can also do that, which I don't think that's really something that birds are known for doing. You know, usually they peck stuff. You know, I've even seen some birds bite some stuff, but I've never seen one use their beak as some sort of proboscis. That seems a little bit odd. All right. I assume okay, did not want to walk that way. I'm just gonna hide behind a tree. Don't mind me. Oh, hey, that was easy. You're perfectly fine. Mikolotov, however it's pronounced. Lord Garland, are you going to Muse also? I must beg of you, will you let me accompany you? I must cross the border, but the guards are looking out for me, and I'm too conspicuous alone. Yeah, sure. Why on earth would I not? Thank you. I swear on my honor that I will not forget this. Very well. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Oh, I can actually put him on the team? Okay. Well, sorry, Futch. But, your rather lackluster display against that harpy really kind of soured everything on that one. We'll just slide you right over there, and bada bing, bada boom. Well, don't emerge from my back, like, camera space. Stay in there, and no one will know you're here. Are you going to Muse? It's very dangerous with the refugee hunt that's going on now. You're Sir Mikolotov. Damn. Caught by my bowl cut once again. I feel the need to not resist. Sir Mikolotov, we received a message from Sir Camus. It said we were to not interfere with your secret mission. Please be careful. Oh. Alright. Huzzah for friendship! Camus. Let's go, Lord Garland. Yay, friendship! Alright. Been a quite the long while since I've been to this neck of the woods. I wonder if the monsters have inexplicably gotten harder to compensate. Realistically, that makes absolutely no sense, because why would the various wildlife that once lived here suddenly change? But, well, there you go. There's kind of your answer for you right here and there. Turns out Time Knights have moved in. Now, I'm not sure if these knights are actually time travelers, or if they're simply knights with... Oh, never mind. Okay. Alright, they straight up got the word, though. That's honestly pretty interesting. I was gonna hypothesize that perhaps they're merely tiny knights that found clocks that they decided to use as shields for some reason. Certainly an interesting choice. I'm not one to judge, you know, one's weapon preferences. One can easily make just about any weapon, and even some things that one wouldn't consider a weapon perfectly viable in a fight. I've seen fishing rods used. I've seen many a thing. Oh, hello. What's going on? That's Muse in the distance. We must be careful from here on. What? There's a rumbling. Oh, and a cutscene. That's usually never a good sign. Holy crap! Is this some kind of Soul NATO? What is this Mortal Kombat nonsense? Okay, now it's a wolf? What freaky mumbo-jumbo nonsense are they doing over there? There's like no way I'm right? Like, was that a straight up Solnado? Oh, that's not good. Look at how beautiful it is, watching their filthy souls sucked into oblivion. Holy crap, that actually was. All right. Well, it certainly is one. It's one thing to just run around murdering people for the hell of it. It's kind of another thing to literally steal the souls and then obliterate them so that they can't even move on to an afterlife. Wow, that is next level messed up. Holy crap, I didn't even know such things were possible in this game. This franchise. Holy hell. For the greater good, huh, Joey? What's wrong? Don't you think it's beautiful? Weren't you also born without the legitimate blood of your father? Why would you ask that? Because you interest me. Your eyes are different from the eyes of those other pigs. Just below the surface, I see the darkness inside you. Surely you must feel it too. Oh, don't try and act like you don't got that darkness bubbling up all up in you. You just let this happen, my dude. But I'm grateful to my father for taking me in. Yeah, but then he disowned you. Okay. Oh, it looks, I guess they're sacrificing souls for the purposes of maybe summoning some sort of horrible demon? I feel like this isn't a good idea, Joey. Whatever your plan ultimately ends up being. Oh, that does not seem well. That's a bad call in my opinion. What on earth? Yeah, that's a whole new level of not cool. I feel as if it's kind of obvious at this point to think that anybody that is here is definitely not alive anymore. It's been a while, but there are no signs of life. Yep, that's definitely the case. Okay. Well, luckily I happen to know where the specific location that they were was. Oh, okay, hey, someone's alive. At least momentarily. Stop! Identify yourselves! We don't have to introduce ourselves to the likes of you. Something funny about them. Seize them! You mean, it's something funny about them, like not being dead. You think that would have been probably their first tip-off of things not really working out so well, you know? But we've established that these particular soldiers and guards are not the sharpest bunch. Mostly just terrified idiots that don't want to be murdered. I mean, I can understand that. What the, how did anyone survive that? That's bupkis. You stay straight out of here with that noise. Scale mail. Crap. Okay, fine. I'm carrying a bunch of needles. I don't need those. Yes, please, let me carry around a bunch of these things for a status ailment I very rarely am ever afflicted with, and even when I do, I don't know what it does. Who the hell are these guys? Are you okay? What the hell happened? A monster. A silver monster, everyone. Eaten alive. My wife, my kids, father, mother. Holy crap. Hey, whoa, and there he goes. Wow, damn! That dastard Luca Blight! How dare he? He'll pay for this. What the flying hell kind of arcane demonic nonsense are they dabbling with? Are they not aware that that never ends well for anybody? Lord Garland, I'm going back to Rock X. I'll send those Highlanders back where they came from. Okay, but will you, though? I don't think the person you work for is willing to do what you want them to do. There they are! Hurry, we mustn't be captured! And away I run! If there's anything I've gotten really, really good at since the beginning of this adventure, it's running away! Also, there are encounters here. Somehow, for some reason. Your guess is as good as mine, thank you, and good night. Sheesh. Get shined on! Shine on! Shannon Doherty. I find it weird that like, two of them survive now. I'm used to them just getting completely obliterated off this, out of existence. The soldiers are either getting slightly stronger or I'm not getting strong enough. I do not appreciate that. Okay, so now we gotta go all the way back over to Rockax, do we? Very, 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 very well. Going to be a bit of a trip. And alright, that took longer than I would have appreciated. Sir Mikolotov, I'm glad you were able to make it back safely. After the incident, Lord Garudo immediately ordered us to close the border, but not let anyone pass. We were really worried. Thank you for your concern. Back to your post. It will take so much more than a mere Solnado wolf to take on the bold cut. My goodness gracious, things have definitely taken a turn towards the arcane. I mean, granted, we've had, these runes and everything, but I've yet to see a rune that could do something like that. At least on that scale. And on a smaller scale, yeah, I've seen it. I've seen it at least once. That's not what we're trying to talk about here. Nyah. Okay. Slowly, very slowly, but very surely. In due time, we will make it back to the castle. Much like a National Geographic documentary. Ultimately, not a lot will be accomplished, but perhaps we'll learn a thing or two along the way. And that's really all you can hope for. Somehow we made it back. That was probably the least perilous situation we've ever run away from. I mean, just as far as immediate danger is concerned. But the people of Muse... Lord Garland, I'm sure Lord Garudo will understand when we inform him. You say that, but I swear by my hands, Luca Blight will fall. Hurry, Garland. Now the Knightdom of Matilda will surely join you as allies. You really... Both of you really seem pretty confident about that. This guy was pretty content to let refugees just die. I'm almost certain that he has no interest in actually helping anybody. I'm beginning to think he has very little interest in helping the people of his own, of his own town. Or knightship, courtship, whatever the flying hell he's got going on here, I don't know. So you've returned, Mila Kolotov. I'm glad that you're safe. Yes, I met Lord Garland on the way and we traveled together. But never mind that. Where's Lord Garudo? Did something happen? It's not like you to be so imperious. Shut your face, something happened! I only know fragments of the story, but those Highland dogs are doing something horrible. Some sort of arcane... mojo, juju, bad hablo nonsense, let me tell you. Calm yourself, a knight should know when to control his temper. You don't understand, you big nerd. Out of my way, Camus. This emotion can't be controlled. Full power! Man, what got into him? Well, he saw a very, very, very large amount of people get their souls stolen and apparently sacrificed to the purposes of summoning some sort of archaic god. I see you're safe, Mikolotov. Lord Garudo, I have a request. Please let me take the army, or even just my own Blue Knight squadron, to invade Muse. Are you mad? Why should we do that? Highland has no intention of fighting us yet. But you want to start a war with them? The Highland army gathered all the people of Muse in the nearby towns and sacrificed them in some bizarre ritual. It was a massacre. We can't go on pretending not to see what's happening. One of our honor is knights. I don't know what you saw, but we knights have a responsibility to govern this land. We can't send people into a danger. You can't think Highland will leave us alone for long. When the other state cities fall, Luca Blight will come to destroy us. It's kind of his thing. Silence! This massacre you're babbling about, did you actually see it with your own eyes? We saw a gigantic black tornado with souls flying around that turned into a giant wolf head. Okay, I don't know why you're saying no. We definitely did, but okay. Shut up. You speak of knight's honor. As a knight captain, didn't you pledge to me by the emblem on your chest your undying loyalty? Yeah, I feel like you might have pushed that loyalty a little bit too far there, fathead. Is breaking that pledge part of a knight's honor? Come on, Mikolotov. I did swear to you by this emblem, but this is my true knight's honor. If that's the way you want it, fine. Now get out of my sight. Breaking a pledge. Breaking a pledge of loyalty is a knight's highest disgrace. But I am a human first and a knight second. I don't need your title. I resign myself to your disgrace. But I will never forgive you. I can never look idly by while lives are being thrown away. You absolute callous donkey donk. And that's how you do that. Damn. You to break your oath. Mikolotov is just upset. Let him cool off a bit. It's a little late for that. You came just in time, Camus. Arrest this man. Throw him in prison. Why do I get the overwhelming sensation that he's not going to do that? Arrest Mikolotov? I can't do that. What are you saying? And that's how you do that. I guess I'm gonna break my oath too. I cannot obey. Camus. Lord Garland, please allow Mikolotov and I to join the Unicorn Army. Hell yes! We are no longer knights, but we still possess our hearts and our skills. Surely they will aid you. I'm okay with that. I am 100% A-okay with all that ideas. Thank you very much. You traitors! You can't just leave. You guards, arrest them all. Oh my god, are they gonna all break it too quickly? Hurry up! Oh, Sir Camus, Sir Mikolotov, please let me accompany you. I want to fight by your side. You. Sir Mikolotov, please take me too. Ah, my goodness gracious. Aw, what a blow to your fat-headed morale. You fool, so you've turned a handful of knights against me. What do you think that will accomplish? Okay, yeah, a handful of knights and literally your two best knights. And you just lost all of them because you're a pig-headed idiot. And I say pig-headed in the sense that your head looks like an entire pig. I'm sorry, everyone. Lord Garland, it's not safe to stay in the castle any longer. We gotta book it! Who the hell knows what that crazy man's about to do? Let's escape to the castle before Gerudo calls in his army. Mikolotov, you go with Lord Garland. I'll talk with some of the other knights and catch up. I should be able to convince a few more to join us, although I hate to counsel them towards treason. Treason towards a good cause. Be careful. Don't worry, I'll come soon. It already said he joined, so I'm pretty sure that he will be okay. We need to hurry. The Muse border is probably still under Gerudo's control, so let's escape through Green Hill. I shall do this exact thing. Yes, he never technically left. Okay, just, there we go. Let me slide that around, and there you go. Oh, wow, that was fast. Usually the game makes me walk. We should be safe now. I'm so tired of constantly running away. Yeah, well, to be fair, I didn't ask you to follow me. Lord Mikolotov, they're coming after us! What? There's too many. Yipes! It's okay. We'll triumph somehow. Prepare for battle! Oh. Sup, Shu? We've come to escort you back, Lord Garland. Shu! Thank God, now we'll stand a fighting chance. And I doubt you'll need us. Take a closer look at your pursuers. Oh, holy crap. How many people did you get on our side? Sorry we're late, Mikolotov. Camus, what's with all these people? They share our disgust for Gerudo's methods. About half of both the Red and Blue Knights have decided to join us. Holy crap. You must be Lord Camus and Lord Mikolotov. I'm Shu, the Unicorn Army strategist. It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm the former Blue Knight captain of Matilda Mikolotov. And I'm Camus, former Red Knight captain. Now a common swordsman. But with a really cool purple, swishy, sashy thing. The Unicorn Army welcomes you both. Lord Garland, we must return immediately. I don't know how much longer we can evade the notice of the Green Hill Army. Especially because we're literally bringing in tow, like, a small army. Oh, dang. Awesome. That worked out surprisingly well. Sure, we didn't form a full-blooded alliance, but, like, we got everybody that mattered. I feel sort of relieved to be back here. I guess it's because this is where I want to live. Lord Garland, we weren't able to form an alliance with the Matilda Knights, but we've got many new recruits. However, the Highland Army isn't just sitting idly by either. They're gonna come at us again sooner or later. This is just a brief rest. Starting tomorrow, we'll have to fight again. Never ends. The fighting will never end. Oh, what are you gonna complain about it? Well, let's follow Shu's advice and get some rest. I think Pilka missed you a lot when you were gone, Garland. If and you say so. I guess it's nighttime now. And I no longer sleep here for whatever reason. I do not know why they changed my sleeping arrangements. It's very rude. I like sleeping next to the room where all of the stuff happens. Hello, tiny child. I'm back, Pilka. Were you a good girl? That's not words, that's just a twirl. Your twirl means nothing to me. Whew. Hey, Garland, Pilka just wants one more time. What? No. Good night, Garland. I have absolutely no idea what you were even intending to say to me there. An interesting idea, but what about the expeditorial force? I have no idea. It's not as if the entire army is loyal to me. Particularly Kiba and his son are more loyal to the king than me. It could even mean the entire state strategy is in danger. I've got a plan to handle that. Huh. You've really planned it all out. How did you get so wise? Conniving. Evilness, apparently. Embracing the dark side. That's nothing. If I couldn't figure that much out, I'd be an embarrassment to the Silverberg family. So you really were a strategist for the Scarlet Moon Empire along with Matthew Silverberg. Why are you here? That's a very good question. Why are you here? We're forgotten in times of peace. It's only when war looms that people remember we exist. As you wish. Well, I leave the rest to you, my younger brother-in-law. Hoo. Ha 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 ha. No, don't give me any of that, Joey. I feel no remorse. Okay? Hell, I can't even be bothered to muster up pity for you, okay? These are the choices you've made. You gotta live with them. I ain't giving you a get-out-of-jail-free card. Terrible news, terrible news. Everyone's gathering in the square. Hey, you know, do not appreciate you constantly barging yourself into my hammer space, okay? Anyway, oh, by everyone you mean this small subsect of people. Cool. Lord Garland, we've got a report that the Highland army seem to have appeared in Reditt town. Of course they have. Seems to. Has it been occupied? I know not, but if they can occupy it before we receive our next report, they are a formidable enemy indeed. So it's not Sullen G after all. You know, he's dead. I guess they wouldn't have any way of knowing that. It's the third company, General Kiba and his son. You can't open a lock unless you know the combination. Hey, Garland, should we go check things out? What are you saying, Victor? You can't have Lord Garland do such a dangerous thing. Didn't you send me to infiltrate a freaking high school in order to try and find a mayor? Why did I have to be the one to go and do that? Why am I the one who had to go out and do all of the things you keep telling me to do? Why did I have to go to Rock X? How is this any different than anything else you've ever made me do? Come on, it's okay, I tell you. I'll be with him. It'll be like a stroll in the park. Besides, Garland needs a break. I mean, I want a break, but I'm not going to be getting one. I don't feel comfortable not having a full team. But okay, we need to run off to Reditt, apparently. Fair enough. Fair enough. To the first floor! I would very much like to have my team back, though. Even with a bunch of people... Oh, actually, that reminds me. Hey, you. Apparently, you're allowed to ask him about, like, a bunch of question marks. Like, people you haven't even met before, I guess. What'd you find out? If someone walks around between Green Hill and Two River... Wait, Maku? Like Muku? Between Green Hill and Two River. Huh. Okay. You know, I'm really sorry about putting a pause on things, but that is a really interesting thing to say. And I met my squirrel friend when I had an opening in the team. When I had nobody on my team, I was on my own. Interesting. Okay, bear with me. I'll be back in a moment. Yo! I got another squirrel! That actually worked! Oh, I was really beginning to think that I was just being exceptionally stupid, but holy crap, it worked! You think there are other squirrels? Like, you think that's possible? I mean, if there's... It's unlikely for there to be just 2, right? And this one's got a cute little blue cape? That's awesome! Huh. I wonder... I'm very, very, very curious. Do you think they would be around these parts? Do I dare waste more time on a lark? Maybe if I just walk between towns, a bunch of different towns? What's the possibility of them being all in this general concentrated area? These squirrels are clearly some sort of super team. Assuming there's more than... I guess I am just kind of assuming that there's more than 2, aren't I? But at the same time, why would they leave it at 2? Okay. I'm gonna run around a little bit. And if I don't find nothing, I'll stop. But if I find a 3rd squirrel, I'm going to assume that there is even more squirrels to be found. And I will continue my squirrel quest. I shall return. I may or may not have spent an extraordinarily long amount of time looking for squirrels, when there may in fact not have been squirrels to find. I remain incredibly suspicious on whether or not there are in fact more squirrels or not. I'm merely believing that it's possible that maybe that's just not the right location, and that they can be found in other places. Point is, I'm gonna be keeping a close eye on Richmond, because that guy seems to know stuff about squirrels. And if I can get more squirrels on my team, then you know I'm gonna do it. I don't know one way or the other, but I'm going to say I spent an undisclosed amount of time running around in circles just kind of hoping another squirrel would show up. Maybe they're on a timer. Maybe there's only 2 squirrels. Maybe I don't know. I don't know the answer to these squirrel-based mysteries. All I know is that if there are more, I'm gonna get them. I will get the squirrels, and you cannot stop me. That much I can definitely guarantee. You cannot stop me. I will have my squirrel army. I mean, if I can find evidence that there's a 3rd one, then I'm willing to bet that there's at least 5. Because you can never get rid of your main character. But if you could fill the rest of your team with squirrels, why on earth wouldn't you? Assuming that the game developers thought the exact same way that I'm thinking right now, we might be onto something. That being said, I should really do some more story stuff. They're here. It's full of Highland soldiers. They sure took over quick. There was almost no rioting. Oh, I didn't mean to say that. Eh, really? Well, I guess you're right. I did promise you that I wouldn't put you in danger. Oh, never mind. Oh, well, that doesn't look good. Okay, but was that what I was supposed to do? I wasn't able to actually see, because I hit the damn button. Come on, you want to see who you're facing to, don't you? Okay, yeah, I do. Let's... Oh, okay. So, that's not what it said before. Oh, my God. Sheesh. What the hell's that? Oh, hey, it's those dudes again. Listen, from today on, this town is under Highland rule. Anyone who steps out of line will be punished by Highland law. But that means our lives are... The people of Muse were all devoured by a monster. You can't say they didn't. It was a freaking Solnado. It turned into a wolf ghost. How does any of that work? Nothing but silly rumors. I, Kiba, promise in the name of King Argus that no such thing has happened. Or Agarius, who knows. I am grateful. If the war would only end, neither the state army nor the Highland army would make a difference. They just want to sacrifice you to their giant... space wolf. Ah, what law? They got some nerve. Well, we know we're facing Kiba and his son. That's enough. Let's go home, Garland. And immediately noticed, even through the crowd. I guess we do stand out. Not just because of the squirrel. Oh, did they spot you? No sense running now. They already know. So we meet again, Lord Garland. It's too bad, but Lord Jowie isn't here. Yeah, like I want to see him right now. He's at our capital, Le Renewel. The wedding between him and Julia Bright should be taking place right about now. That's so random! Lord Garland, you defeated me at Two River, but next time I'll be ready. Well, actually, I didn't really do anything. I just kind of stood by, and everyone else did stuff around me. That seems to be the trend. Well, excuse me, for now, we're also busy preparing for battle, you know. I'd say we're going to definitely defeat you, but our track record is really spotty. So it's Kiba and Claws, eh? But about Jowie. Anyway, let's head back. Those guys mean business. We gotta be ready for them. Yeah, I suppose we do. I suppose we do.